What's up, everybody in subscriber land? This is Father Quest, Soccer Circle, Real Talk Crew. What's up, Ty, J-Man, and King Yeyo? What's up, fellas? How y'all doing this week?
Blessings, guys. Top of the day.
Top of the day, afternoon. Look like you top of the table, Ty. That's your new name, top of the table, Ty.
Top of the team.
Ty, we're gonna get into it. What's up, J-Man, Chelsea Massive? How y'all doing?
Had better days, you know what I mean? But
In
so
case you forgot, Chelsea, J-Man, we'll get into that and Chelsea news in a second. King Ayo, what's up? Randy Savage mode this week? You
Yo,
going?
the boys came back with the energy, so you already know how I'm feeling.
As we said, we're going to remember Manchester United bringing the energy. Of course, Soccer Circle, Real Talk. Make sure you listen, like, subscribe, and share. Big up the sponsors, One Stamp Closer, Global Meds Radio, and by any other name. First, let's get into this week with the table, current table in the Premier League, English Premier League. Of course, we bring you the top news from Liverpool, Chelsea FC, and Manchester United. Let's start with the top half of the table. Big up King Jabu in the place. Let's start with the top half of the table. We got Arsenal in first place with 22 points, Bournemouth in second, Sunderland, who we all had to be in the relegation bottom zone, in the top half of the table in third with 17 points, followed by Manchester City, 16 points, who just took a 1-0 loss to Aston Villa. Manchester United in the top half of the table in fifth with 16. Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool tied on 15 points. Tottenham in sixth, Liverpool in seventh, taking the loss this weekend. I can't even remember. Liverpool's been doing so terrible. Who we lost to?
Brentford.
Brentford, yes, the West London compatriots. We lost to the Brentford. These Aston Villa, as we just mentioned, with the 1-0 win this week over Manchester City in eighth place with 15 points. Chelsea and Crystal Palace rounding out the top half. Crystal Palace taking a 1-0 loss to their London compatriots Arsenal this week with 13th place. In the bottom half of the table in the relegation zone, we have Wolves, West Ham United, and Nottingham Forest. 5 points, 4 points, and 2 points respectively for Wolverhampton Wolves. And then making out the top half of the table, we have Brentford with 13 points. In 11th, Newcastle United in 12th, Everton in 13th, Brighton and Hove Albion, which took a heavy loss at Manchester United this week, in 14th place, Leeds United, Burnley, and Fulham, 15th, 16th, and 17th place, fellas. The league is very congested with points. What does that show for you guys this week?
You know what I mean? It's any given Sunday, any given Saturday is just whoever on it because everybody got quality players now. So everybody better watch themselves, man.
Speaking of watching, let's get into the first match of the week. We'll get into Chelsea playing at home at Stamford Bridge. And Sunderland, the Black Cats, newly relegated into the Premier League again, formidable foe. And the match ended up 2-1, 1-1 at halftime with goals from Isidore in the 22nd minute. But the former Manchester United starlet, Argentinian Garnacho, scoring in the fourth minute for Chelsea. And then in the 93rd minute, Chesmani Talby scoring in stoppage time for the Black Cats and coming on as a substitute. And Chelsea failing to grab any points from this game. Uh, Speaking quickly, the referee Andy Madley, of course.
I mean, yeah, it's a disappointing result. We're not gonna win every game, but unfortunately, Chelsea, just happens to usually have a habit where the C in Chelsea stands for charity. So, what I mean, whenever there's a chance for a team to have their first win or their first away win or their first of anything. If you're trying to get your first of something, you could just come and check Chelsea FC, and we usually will, practice hospitality management and bestow you guys with the first of usually what you that you give for. But I don't know. Just I didn't get to watch the game with too much intent. Like I said, I was on the road, but from what I've seen, good goal by Garnacho. Great way to start his Chelsea campaign, but didn't really do much else after that. I think the defense lost their for us, to be honest. Chalaba, I like Chalaba. I'm not calling for him to lead the club or anything like that, but Chalaba last season is better than Chalaba this season. Maybe it's because he's on the left side of the defense. I don't know. I don't know why we didn't start with Hato. My last name ain't Maresca. Josh Acheampong, I'm going to continue to say he did a great job. He's been playing really well for us. But yeah, we bottled it, and that was it. And no disrespect or anything, no funny shade or nothing, Quest, but pretty much Sunderland did what we did to y'all with a stoppage goal against Liverpool is what they did to us this time. And to be on the other side of the coin, yeah, it's the stinger. So, I think that, Tosin, man, Uncle Tosin looking more like Grandpa Tosin, the dude showed his age. He's just not good on the one-to-one defense. And
Virgil van Dijk 2.0.
I would say something similar in that Virgil van Toast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Tosin got toasted. You know what I mean?
With the chest.
So bad.
I just call it how I see it,
It was bad. But, at the end of the day, support the boys. It's been good to pick up these 3 points because I think our next game is against our arch nemesis, Tottenham. So it would have been good for us to kind of go forward with that. But I'll take this loss. But if you want to see or if you want to hear Doves cry, if we don't beat Tottenham, oh my days, So at the end of the day, chalk up the L. It is what it is, and you just move forward. That's it.
So, question, how old is Tosin?
If I'm not mistaken, Tosin should be like 28, 20. He's like the upper 20s, if not low 30s. I want to say
that's old compared to Chelsea.
Yeah, in comparison, he's like he's like
but still, come on, grandpa.
I'm talking about the way he moves.
Thiago out there,
bro. No. I'm talking about how he was playing. Like Thiago like Benjamin Buttons. You know what I'm saying? So he was doing his thing back then. You could, you told me
he's 28. I mean, come on.
No, Tosin, that last play was
to be moving like that. Criminal. To be moving like that at 28 is
it was criminal. That play is,
There's no way you should be moving like that when you're 28.
I saw the brother.
Come on, you know when people be looking old on the pitch.
Goal was a nice one by Sunderland.
No, they did their thing, and we had chances to score, but we just didn't take it. And I don't know what it is about Esteban not starting. I don't see why not. I think he always puts Garnacho to start.
Honestly, to be fair, from the game I watched, you guys started like very slow.
I thought we had a great start.
Not to me. I feel like you guys started slow. Garnacho's goal was very nice. That's a Cristiano-esque crossover finish. That was very good. Sunderland had you guys. They were defending their butts off. They hit you guys with the counter attack. That last late goal winner, bro. That guy was holding the ball there like for 5 to 10 seconds, and nobody.
Nothing. Where was the team?
No, that's crazy.
There was a team.
Strong hold up play. They did that a lot in the second half.
And there were 2 men on him.
The counter, 2 men on him.
Yeah, exactly. Why one? This guy is stalling him. One go and attack cover, bro. That's crazy for one. That guy came away from behind and scored.
Yeah.
It was, bro. What's the name? I see why you like the kid. Bro, he is gonna be.
He's good, yo.
Yeah, he's really nice.
He's good, yo. He's running with the ball. He's doing all of that.
He was nice yesterday. I honestly never recognized it, Shalaba. When did he cut his hair? I'm like, who is this guy?
I think that, that dude like Samson, lost all his strength once he cut his hair.
Yeah, exactly.
Looking foolish right now. I'm like, this is ridiculous, yo.
Man cut off his strength. But that last minute goal, bro, that was a dagger right there in the heart. Like you said, Esteban, when he came in, he was like the spark plug for you guys. He changed the way you guys did,
So start him now. Why wait till the last minute to spark up?
Okay, the
But
spark.
yo,
Any
But
last?
Sunderland, to be fair, they played a great game. I got to understand they brought in like 15 new players, and I mean they're doing their thing to be in the top half of the
Joint
table
best
and
start for them in their Premier League
in the
campaign
Premier history, yeah,
in the first
Who
9
else
games.
they
So
beat?
credit to
They beat
Sunderland.
somebody else. They beat another really good team
it did.
earlier.
I'll get you
I'm
that.
not
But
too sure.
any final thoughts on this games?
My last thoughts is just the way the thing went. I think, oh man, Tottenham just scored. It just went the way it went. I just think we need to trust other players. You know what I mean? Like Tosin, start Hato. You know what I mean? I know he's 19, so is Action Pump. Like, the only way these guys are gonna get experience is if you play them. And
But
Hato's new to the league, so at one
isn't
point,
Hato a left back though?
Hato's a left. Actually, he started as a center back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he could play the LB or the LC.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But in the three, especially in the three-man defense. But at this point in time, I don't think I want to see Chalobah back on the left side of the defense.
Actually, he was playing on the right though.
No, Achampong is on the right because Achampong is right as a right back by trade, but he could play the right
No,
center.
well, from the game that I watched yesterday, I saw him playing left center back.
Yeah, well, you go. From what I saw, I ain't saying that you saw the wrong thing, anything like that. I just know that when Chalobah's on the left, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just best that you play a left-footed player on the left side.
Most naturally, yeah, it's easier to.
It's just play players where they belong. Stop trying to make them do other things that they don't need. Just be simple. Sometimes the dignity is simplicity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't. That's all I got to say. Next game, let's just see what happens. And not a good performance.
Did Sunderland beat Liverpool?
No, they beat Brentford. They didn't even play Liverpool yet.
They ain't played Liverpool
they beat
yet?
West Ham.
They beat a few teams so far.
No, they beat. I was just looking at. They beat
Nottingham Forest,
West Ham, Nottingham Forest,
Wolves.
Yes.
Yeah.
They lost to the all right, so they beat Chelsea. I know we beat them.
2-0.
Thank God, yo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I knew they had it. All right, so they win. They beating some teams where they kind of should be winning. They winning some games they kind of should be
5
winning.
wins so far. So good stuff.
How many? 5?
Yeah.
About 5 wins.
They're doing good. They're doing good. See if they can keep it up when the schedule get a little tougher. When they start playing the Bournemouths and the
those are the teams you got to beat to stay on
the top. Yeah, you got to beat whoever in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so they're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Very unexpected.
Chelsea have Wolves in the EFL Cup next, and then Tottenham in the Premier League. So, then we'll see how they.
Wolves them bite, yo.
Let's get into the next match, the waste match of the week. I think it's Liverpool and Brentford. Featuring goals from Utara in the 5th minute, Shade in the 45th minute, and Kirk has put one in right before halftime to make it 2-1 to Brentford, and then Brentford winning a penalty in the 60th minute, and Salah with a consolation goal in the 89th minute by the end of that. 4 straight losses for Liverpool ties a career worst 4 games, I think, in league history for them ever since. I'd have to find the stat, but very poor play. A lot of people are contesting to say whether it's defense, things like that for Liverpool, whether it's a style of play. Speaking to Harry Blacks, I have to get Harry Black, some other people here on the show to give some more perspective. But in speaking to some more football fans, I think it's just the direct play, the way that Liverpool is playing right now. It may not necessarily be. Some injuries are there with some key players like that you need within the squad, but I think it's the style of play. Too much possession base, maybe from the back, from the defensive third with those 2 main center backs like Van Dijk and Konate, and then not enough build up play of playing directly towards you, just one style of play. So it may not be any clear-cut playmaker I see other than Salabazai being one of the main players, probably one of the best players I think playing for Liverpool so far consistently, game in and game out, whether domestically or in the Champions League. So I think having those injuries, not having Gravenberch is definitely a mishelp, but is up. The manager has to get it together. You know what I mean? So like any club going through a spell, I can't remember when Liverpool has been like this consistently. Like this is the most losses in domestic. I could say that like we've taken consistently, even for the past few years. You know what I mean? Because if you think
Last
about
year, you
it,
guys only lose 4.
yeah, and that's towards the end of the season, right?
Yeah.
Like, even already we only had 4 losses, and now I think it's 5 or close to 4. So that's that's very like unheard of for us. But
So, let me ask you a question, man,
yeah,
because my man Slot, where he came from again? Feyenoord or something like that?
I
yeah,
know.
from the Netherlands. Yeah,
Netherlands.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's his
So
time.
now, right?
Mhm.
So he came here. So he won the league last year. Now people gonna say that's all because of Klopp.
But
Regardless of
why
what you
would
say,
why would they say this because of
you can
Klopp?
say
Because it doesn't matter. Like,
it is that well they people say that Klopp the player still was following Klopp's method. They still was it was fresh off the Klopp tutelage, so they still had that
Mentality.
hunger, that mentality in them. Right now, it's Klopp's responsibility now to impose his own
strategy,
methodologies, and
yeah,
strategies with the
philosophy.
team.
Yep.
So now I'm not taking that away from him. Whether this Klopp philosophies or not, they followed. He was still there when they won the league, so you still got to give him that, right? So big him up for that. But what confidence do you have that he could turn a bad situation around in the English Premier League
Only take
after
like,
the pressure of spending all that money? You know what I mean?
I mean, who says it's pressure that we spend the money? Because everybody else said because you spend money, it's pressure.
Well,
Yes, you have to get
the media.
results, but yes, you have to get results, but it's pressure for every team. But I say you got to give it time. Like every manager, get time. Nobody expected him to win the league last year as a manager. There was no expectation. So even doing it, it's like, all right, it's done. I think for Liverpool is for Liverpool not to try and win the league, but try and defend it. You know what I'm saying? Like try and play your best way to try and defend the title. Not trying because some players probably feel like I don't gotta go and win it again, but you have to. You know what I mean? Maybe that urge isn't there again to where they were just so close. Now they feel like they won it. It's like you're still on that high, right? You have to try and go and win it again, but that urge may not be there for players like Salah and Van Dijk. That's why probably their form is probably poor. You know what I mean? They may not have that extra incentive like when they came so close the year before, right before Klopp left, you know,
Mm-hmm.
when they could have won it, but failed in some circumstances. So that urge coming into the next season was like, yo, we gotta win this because we were so close. Now after you win it, after you win something to maintain it is the most difficult part. You gotta try and defend
So
it.
so my question was, do you have the confidence? You got the
Yeah, I think
confidence.
it takes time. Like
He could
anytime.
turn it around.
I'm gonna still be with my team. Even when for all the years when before this prominence came again, before Klopp, when they've been going bad through when you had good players come in, Sterling, Leaf, Sturridge, you had all these waste men, Koscielny, and all these left back, all these other players you see, like who are they that Liverpool buying? Andy Carroll waste. You know what I mean?
Lovren,
You know what I mean?
Sacco, Lovren, those are my boys.
Like we've
Dane
been through it.
Lovren.
We've been through the pitfalls of it before.
Yeah.
Every team goes through it. Like
Yeah.
that's
I
why I say
believe.
it's good for a team like Manchester United playing well. You have to play well. Like it
Um,
takes time to build it. I'm glad that they see they gave your manager time. People talking about it as a crisis. Like every team goes through their problems to
Yeah,
work out.
everybody got a period where but listen, it's the crisis like tends to come through periods of transition. You know what I'm saying? Like I think with y'all used to play this rock and roll thing. Y'all not rocking and rolling no more. Like I think the way y'all play is more it's like a slower pace because before y'all was just like
You have to play more
y'all was like D'Antoni and the Phoenix Suns, like back in the day when y'all was strictly offense when y'all was with Klopp, you know what I'm saying? But now y'all game is a little bit, well, not a little bit, it's slowed down a lot. And like you said, y'all are more
too much
possession-based.
possession-based, and like why you have something to play the ball direct and go towards the goal. Go towards the goal. Play. But yes, new personnel playing in the style. Different players have different styles of play. Even different coaches leaving the club plays an impact and part. You know what I mean? Like, so all those things people aren't taking consideration. It's like, yes, you got to spend money. Yes, you got to perform. But then we know how difficult it is. Like, it's good a system is in play. Players can show individual skill individually to make it work. Like, you know what I mean? Even though, like, I'm using examples, Cunha coming to a new system like that. It's probably a system Wolves played before. So he playing a 3-back system. He coming into this new, but he's able to use his individual skill to impact the game.
Yeah.
Well, then,
Cunha?
Yeah. You know
they
what
played
I mean?
3 at Wolves. Played 3 at the back.
So it's like, even though it's a different manager, different team system, like different players bring a different unique style into it. Whereas like, why is Curtis Jones in the game dribbling? You just like spinning around like a top, as they say, as a gig, and then you losing the ball in transition. Like, you know what I mean? I would have been Salah. I would have been Salah and played Chiesa. Try something new as a manager. But I knew, like I said last week, it's difficult. Even if you have your best player on form, on paper, sometimes they have to take a rest.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can understand you probably live by Van Dijk because, all right, it's either him or Joe Gomez, but still mistakes there. I don't think it's a penalty of it, but the way that you're playing lackadaisical gives the ref an advantage for him to even make that type of decisive call in that moment to say, hey, it's a penalty. But the referee, the games is rigged. We talk about NBA rigging and stuff like that, allegedly with these guys, right? Talk about the referees, how they switch the referee at halftime.
Been happening. Yo, that's a whole different.
How they switch the referee at halftime.
I don't even want how they switch him at half. That was crazy.
The rigatoni is
crazy.
So it's all these things in sports. I can't go and be like, y'all can say Liverpool, this and that. I'm not balling for it. All right, we don't win it. I'm still by my team week in and week out. I know we better than some of them other waste men out there. You get me?
I feel like you guys have a problem dealing with set plays, though. Like that's why
it's dealing with set pieces, things like that. But it all comes down to the players. Van Dijk talking about players need to look in the mirror. You need to look into the mirror too. Same way you look back, like is the man in the mirror, like M. Jack said. Is you know what I mean?
M. Jack, man in the mirror, man.
But y'all also have a lot of aging players, son. To be honest, like I think we spoke about this before. Like, I'm not cursing him or anything like that, but Van Dijk looking kind of moving elderly.
Well,
he's aging.
Van Dijk old, Kanate getting there, and Salah
and
old.
Salah's
Everybody else young all over the place.
That's your spinal players. Young. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
it comes up to the manager. You make the decisions. Take the risk. So what if he's gonna get mad? He did the same thing years ago when it was with Mane and Firmino and them two is always a problem. Like, all right, you done made it. You in the top 3 in the Premier League, bruv. You get me? You're in the top 3 in the Premier League. You go down, yes, one of the greatest players there, and even in Liverpool. Like, give the time. You should be there. Like, yo, all right, give Rio a run, give Chiesa a run. Give these players a run. You got it. Can't be mad.
There's a lot of games, yo. Champions League.
A lot of games. You got EFL Cup coming up this week. We got to see the glass Crystal Palace. We got to see them again. Come on. Like, it's not going to stop. So each week, I'm going like, all right. Like last week, it's like, yo, you look dejected. Like, yes, it feels bad from a team not to be winning. You know what I'm saying? Used to recent form. Every year we're competing. We in the top half, competing either first or second. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Back to reality bites, Sam.
This is
they say when it rains, it pours, right?
It's not unusual, but it's good to see that y'all cheesing and everything is bright and trident, okay? And everything is good because all you see this year for them on them. You get me? Let's just make sure everybody knows.
The season is still early, man.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
Let's have
It's
our
still
moment.
early. The season is
It's been
still
a minute.
early.
yo,
It's still. That's why I said I'm gonna remember and make sure at the end. I'm gonna
Yo,
remember and make
remember,
sure
yeah,
y'all know.
let
Make
me
sure
tell
y'all know.
you something.
I'm a point. Make sure it's
Let
like.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Remember it all, yo. Because I'm going to remember these 3 wins in a row. Let me tell you that.
yo, son.
That's
Last year, how
Yo,
much
fresh
wins y'all
on my
had? Did y'all
mind.
had y'all had 3 wins last year? You
no.
only had
You don't
three.
even know how much. He won like 11 games in his whole career so far.
Yeah, I haven't had like in a row though.
In the Prem, this is our first 3 wins in a row. That was our first 2 wins in a row last week. You know what I'm saying?
So
So,
that's why it's an
bro,
improvement. Like what they had last
it's
year.
it's such an improvement. We didn't win more than one. We won one game, then lost like 2 in a row.
So yo, let's
Bro,
transition over
feel,
into Manchester
feel
United,
good.
One
yo,
of
because
11.
I got like 1 or 2 questions
Feel
towards
good.
um
Let me tell you, feel
about
good.
these guys. I ain't even trying to
Feel good.
wild out or nothing like that. I do have some
It
questions.
feels good, bro. Okay? Feels good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll get into the next match here, Manchester United and Brighton playing at home at the Theater of Dreams. They're dreaming pretty well right now, dreaming of a fourth
Sweet dreams.
consecutive win. For them, they made it 3 Premier League wins on a bounce, 4-2 victory. And Buemo settled the matters in the final minutes. In the 96th minute, he's with Manu had a comfortable 3-0 win going into the second half, and Welbeck scoring and Costola scoring late in the 92nd minute to make it 4-2. A little bit more interesting, but not seemingly. United, good string of games. Referee Anthony Taylor. Yeah, after
Yo,
the week before he had Liverpool and now he has Man U back to his home roots. Um, I think, but good win for Manchester United. How do you guys feel about it? Them sitting fifth in the table, correct?
let me tell you, yo. Let me
Sixth
tell you,
in
yo.
the table, yeah.
I was gonna pull out the savage energy once again. But I was like, you know what, yo? This man is just still, yo. Substitutions almost killed us. Right?
Still some reserves.
Substitutions almost killed us. Subs almost killed us. Still persistent with this Dallo at left wing back. You know, still got Shaw out there. You know, Shaw didn't have a bad game, but it was a bit up and down. You know, he almost gave up a foul. We almost lost one of the goals because he grabbed up people's shirt. But but what the highlight of the day was the new signings, yo. That was the highlight of the day. The new signings out there. Cunha and Buemo and Sesko. Balling, yo. Balling. Absolutely balling. Casemiro bossing up the midfield again. I always want to talk bad about my man Cass, but persistently, yo.
Showing
Persistently,
some of
game in,
that
game out.
vintage form again, like wine.
Yo,
I haven't
fam.
seen Casemiro.
Running them like the finest of the winest, yo. Like aged in a barrel, yo. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Years and years. The dude come out there and just cool and controlled out there in the midfield, man, holding it down, always in the right places, while Bruno run around crazy. Bruno first half was I don't even remember seeing him much in the first half. It was Cass with the assist to my man Cunha Dunya, right foot done you off in the corner. Then we should have had a penalty. That was a penalty.
That was a
That man
penalty big
came
time,
up.
bro.
That was a big time penalty, but this ref was crazy. Ref missed 100 fouls. 100 fouls the ref let go by. You know what I'm saying? So these refs is crazy out here. You know what I mean? Second goal cast, deflected goal. Got some luck finally. Was lovely. And then my man Sesko set up Mbomo with the third goal. Wicked assist Mbomo. And Mbomo packed them dudes like bags at the grocery store. Oh my word. Then this manager want to get creative. Make like 4 subs. Dudes wilding out. Put Dallo on the right hand side, bring on Dogu, take off Casemiro, bring on Mainu. Like Mainu wasn't up to the speed of the game. He needed a little time to get settled. And Bruno ain't the dude to get settled out there with.
Okay.
Bruno running around crazy, so Mainu don't know where to be.
It was Bruno's
Soon as that happened,
300th appearance for Manchester United yesterday as well.
yo, As soon as that happened, them dudes scored 2 goals, yo. Well back, big them up. Wicked set piece. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really the keeper could have did. And then them dudes got the second goal, and then we in here worried again. We in here
Layman's
worried
did well
again.
though. Layman's did well with the feet.
Lemons did well.
He's solid, bro.
Long
Yeah,
strike.
Man is
yeah.
he's a
Lemons is
very
solid. No blame for nothing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Lemons still no blame for nothing. You ain't gonna save them all. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man. Then the manager finally grow a brain, bring Ugarte on, move Bruno up into the 10 role, and now we playing a little better. Ugarte is in the right positions, breaking up play, winning fouls. You know what I'm saying? Bruno further up the pitch to do better with what he's naturally better at doing, attacking.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Came up there, Heaven with the pass, Bruno with the dummy, and Bremo with the package, fam. Pause. With the packery. You feel me? With the packery. Get them dudes out of here. It's a wrap. 4-2. Lovely win. Brighton has been a difficult team to play against. 6 out of 7 losses out there against them dudes. I'm sick and tired of them. So I'm very happy to get that win. You know what I'm saying? Not just for the 3 in a row, but to get back at them Brighton dudes, yo. So, and I'm just hoping we could do something. I'm hoping this manager learn a little more. I don't know why he don't know yet. Those substitutions was very naive of the manager. Like, I figured by now you would know.
Exactly.
You cannot do that out here in the Premier League, especially with a team that been bossing you.
Yeah.
You know they've been bossing you. Let's not get crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's not get crazy. So, man, good win. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. Cunha and Embuemo, they are doing it. They are everything we thought they would be. Wicked fit of business in the summer to get these 3 dudes in. Very happy. All we need now is to get a midfielder, you know what I'm saying, to get us another wing back, to get Dallo out the lineup. You know what I'm saying? And then we ready to rock and roll. Big up to Ahmed, big up to Yoro, big up to Delit. You know what I'm saying? Every time. That right hand side with the African connection over there is looking dangerous, yo. Looking very, very dangerous. So
you know what Ahmad said? Ahmad said him and Embuemo have been spending a lot of time
in that country.
You ain't see the celebration?
They spend a lot of time together on and off the field.
Aren't they from the same country, or am I bugging?
No,
they're not. No, Cameroon
and Ivory Coast. Cote d'Ivoire.
They say they've been spending a lot of time. So right there, that's gonna build a lot of chemistry, because you're gonna know how to be in sync, and you could see with the gameplay. You know, I feel like with Bruno starting, Ahmad, Cunha, Embuemo, and Sesko, bro. Once they start getting it together, bro, and everything starts clicking, bro, it's nothing gonna be able to touch us. Defenders gonna be in problem, bro. And as you can see what happened yesterday, you know, great start from us, knowing our history against Brighton. Brighton is one of our biggest back pain. Like, yo, they have always been a headache for us. They've been killing us. Like Yeyo said, 6 out of 7 times. That's crazy, bro. Like, yo, like I said, Brighton, their possession is really insane. You see how they possess the ball? It's hard. And we found a way how to stop them with that Shaw stepping up and with Kunan's first goal, you know. So that's a big plus. Shaw was very solid. Diego Dallo, bro, oh my God. I feel like he is still scrappy. Like, bro, to be playing in the Premier League for such a long time, man. Like, yo, how can you not get it together? Obviously, I feel like he needs to go. Like, yo, you know, what's his name? Delit.
I like the press. I like the press.
Huh?
The press. How the team was pressing yesterday.
Us?
Yeah.
It was okay, but it was not for a vast majority of the game. And we know it can't press 90 minutes. You can't press 90 minutes because you're gonna get burned out. And especially a team like Brighton. They do it against Manchester City, they do it against Liverpool. Any team that plays against them, they are not scared to possess the ball. So, but I mean, our press yesterday was, I find it decent. Like, I still feel like we need to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more higher, I would suppose. But I guess with our speed in the back line, it's kind of crazy, you know. But like you said, Delit was solid. Euro was sharp yesterday. Shaw was. This is one of the best games I've seen him played for you know, for this duration of the season. Like,
yeah, it's game. Yeah, he had a good game today. I won't just too much.
Shank.
But there's no way yesterday that wasn't a penalty, yo. That Ahmad.
Yeah, that was a big penalty. That was a big penalty, but they ain't give us nothing yesterday.
I want everything. Just give me everything. You see that goal from Casemiro? I'm gonna take it. Yo,
you gotta take it.
You know, everything we get in, I'm gonna take. You know, so but yesterday, big victory for us. You know, like yesterday, I was nervous for a minute. Like, yo, we gotta be stayed focused 90 minutes, bro. Premier League, you only need a couple seconds. You see what had happened? What's the name? Dorgu come in, almost caused a red card. Like, yo, this kid is not bro. I don't know what is wrong with him. Like, for some reason, I'ma be tough on him. He gotta learn, bro. He gotta get it together because
young player.
You're gonna cost your team, bro. One simple moment, one lapse in the game, and you're gonna cause your team. You know, so.
But see, I blame the manager for that because him being a young player, you start the young player and you bring on the experienced player as a sub late in the game. You know what I'm saying? You don't bring on the young player with 3 other subs and expect him to just be sharp and ready into the game. Now, I can't take away nothing. He almost caused a red, but I feel like it was like the player lost the ball already. The player already lost the ball by the time it wasn't even like a foul like that.
Exactly. The ball was already in the keeper's hand. To be fair to Dorgu, I feel like it's a controversial call. He wasn't even supposed to get a yellow card. You know?
Yeah. By the time it was a bump, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was a little harsh, but still, it was a scary moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. When he made them subs, I feel he made us crazy vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Crazy vulnerable. And I really didn't like it. Cass can't play more than 70 minutes. You could have kept Cass on for a second.
Yeah,
if Bruno got to stay on. Bruno got to stay on, then it's all good. Bruno got to stay on, then you gonna have to take off and Bomo Cunha. And I don't know why. I don't know why we got to do that. You know, if one of them look real tired, I'll say do it. But them dudes is dangerous. Yo, they got to stay on the pitch at all times. Them 2 dudes is our outlets. They want the ball. They drawing the fouls. They bringing us up the pitch. Yeah, them dudes is a breath of fresh air. So much better than having to do Rashford and Garnashes and Hoyland and them man up there. Like, I'm telling you, yo, like, you ain't see Casemiro took the ball, a little slide through pass right there. The way Cunha took that, come on,
yo, the combination was crazy yesterday. I love the combination between him, Casemiro, and what's the name? Cunha. You know, they were spectacular. That
Brazilian connection, yo. Word up.
Word up.
But like you said,
and the Brazilian connection up there in this game, crazy.
There's no way, like you said, there's no way Bruno and Kobe should be in that middle. Bro, that's when all the pressure starts coming down. They are 2 same type of player. None of them are defensive-minded players. And you have, bro, it was like a hole right in the middle of your, of your midfield.
Yeah, I just
feel that's your strong point.
Probably Mainu not mobile enough. He don't run fast enough out there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But the coach should know that. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He can't do that out there. He can't be the one out there running around trying to stop the ball getting the passing lane.
Yeah, it's not just to make substitution to make man play. Bro, this is maintain your lead, put in the right personnel. Because at the end of the day, 2 players with the same tendency will never work. The substitution should have been, if you're going to take out Cass, you say he's tired, put in Ugarte. Why are you scared to take out Bruno?
Why are you scared to take out Bruno?
Yeah,
like, why? He's like, I don't get it.
Take out Bruno, like you said, maybe it's a Portuguese thing. Take out Bruno, take out Dalot. Bro, Dalot, I don't know what's wrong with him, bro.
Yeah.
Dalot, oh my God. But
so we gonna always we're gonna always be up in the air. I feel like the players we got, we good enough to do something, but it's always gonna be up in the air when this dude got to make decisions. This manager, so like everything is with a grain of salt, fam. So I'm happy. Like I'm happy because I didn't think I would have been happy ever again watching these dudes play last season. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta enjoy what I could enjoy, yo.
Exactly.
But I'm definitely not. I'm not gassed though. You know what I mean? So I know what it could be. I know that we was doing good until he made themselves. Yo, it went from 3-0 cruising, laughing and dancing to like
what the hell happened just now?
At the feet, like
exactly.
All right, when Bournemouth won that goal, everybody was like,
exactly. you could let go.
Right, we can get
you could let go of that air. Like it was crazy.
Anxiety,
that's the same way I felt,
anxiety.
Yeah.
So
that's the same
confidence is not restored in this manager. You know what I'm saying? In the players we trust. So you know what I'm saying? We move forward like that. Like that's what it is for me. The players FC, and the manager still got a lot to prove to me, yo. It's crazy.
Yeah. But like I said,
who we got up next?
Next matchup, Nottingham Forest. Who you got?
Yeah. That's gonna be another tough game because
the new management.
New
management, yeah.
It just came up off a loss. Somebody blanked them 2-0. I forgot who it was.
They didn't get a new manager yet.
Yeah, they got
Sean Dice.
Oh, Sean Dice is in there?
Sean Dice, yeah.
Yeah, because they played Porto the other day and served up Porto. Yeah. That was his first win.
Nice in the UEFA in the Europa League.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Sean Dice is out there in Europe getting crazy, huh?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Damn,
well, nevertheless,
Daichi team.
Stone Cold.
So you see, Liverpool, Brighton, teams that want to possess the ball, right? Teams that want to possess the ball. Now we got to play a team that's going to want to hit us on the counter and want to see us possess the ball. So we played some little good passes out there against Brighton. Hopefully we could keep that up, but we gotta stay sharp because these dudes got Hudson-Odoi. They got a few dangerous plays that can hit you on the counter. So we gotta stay alive to it, man. We want to go 4 in a row. Want to get my man a haircut.
Yeah, he needs a haircut. But like I said earlier, victory breeds confidence. The more you win, bro, the more confident you're gonna become. Like you losing, trust me, everything is gonna be you're gonna be nervy, you're gonna be jittery. So at the end of the day,
that's a Liverpool right now. Too much bomba caffeine. They all jittery right now. All right, let's get into waste red card of the week. For Soccer Circle Real Talk, the sponsors again by any other name, Global Men's Radio and One Stamp Closer. It's been another fun show, fellas. A lot of laughs, not too much savage mode, but definitely a lot of good reasoning about this week's past games, some triumphs for one team and defeats for two. Tell him by J-Man's reaction right there, how he feels about Chelsea. But let's get into our waste red card of the week. Let's start with Ty, who had his first video reaction for the post-match win. So that shows Man U is doing something right. You know what I mean? Make sure you listen, subscribe, and share. What do you say? Don't be a scrub. Bust a sub.
Ready.
All right. Ty, what's your waste red card of the week?
Bro, like I said on my little reel, my waste man is Dorgu. I'm still gonna be tough on him.
Okay.
Despite him being young and have a little potential here and there, but bro, when I feel like a sub should come in and change a game or have an effect on the game. You come in, you see in space, you want to turn back. Bro, utilize your strength. What's your strength? Hit the ball and run in space. Turn back. You first of all, you can't pass. Every time you're under control, you throw down yourself. Like, I feel like he's my waste man for this week. For the past 2 weeks, I was trying not to say none last week, but from last week, he's, to this week, it's running over. So for me, that's my waste man.
Can't take it no more.
Yeah, I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more.
This waist cup runneth over. All right, so Dorgu gets that. J-Man, what's up? Who's your waist?
Mm-hmm. Toasting.
Blaming
Toasting.
Grandpa Toast? It can't be a blame.
Toasting is my waist, man. Bona fide. Mm-hmm.
That's it. Plain
Grandpa
and simple.
Toast.
You like that's it.
Grandpa
All right, King.
Toast.
All right, King Yayo. Who's your red card of the week waist?
Your waste of the week gotta be Liverpool FC.
Okay.
Liverpool FC for just wasting out on the pitch day in, day out, just wasting away, fam. So big up Slot. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe he used his waist of the week for Monty, but it is what it is. Definitely got to take that. My red card waist of the week definitely has to go to Virgil. Let's say Virgil again.
Oh, shoot, son. Oh, he got it on his chest.
You know, I love my club and I love my team. But Verge, Arnold Slot, you guys, just the selection, you know what I mean? I would have made a couple of different changes. Verge, just with the penalty, like you need to be more consistent, has been formed. Like, you know what I mean? You even gotta critique your best players, even though they'll
No,
need
of
a lot of
course.
critiquing at times, they still have to remember, like, hey, still gotta keep that high standard. You know what I mean? So definitely my red card of the week goes to Slot. The decision changes and Virgil not being sharp enough as the leader, the captain of the team. We all demand more. So, but still love my team and Liverpool, of course. Any final thoughts, fellas, for the week?
Yo, big up the Knicks. Started off the season 2-0.
Yes,
You know what I
of
mean?
course.
I don't know what's going on with this NBA right now, but keep our eyes on it. Talking about gambling.
Maybe we drop a
Talk
reel.
about
We'll drop a reel about our thoughts on some of the gambling on Real Talk. We'll do a separate Real Talk. This NBA. Yeah, because that's a
we can
lot to
do
dive
that.
into as it came up into reports. Even some mob mafia connections there as well. I know the big media thing was like NBA players, coaches, as is
I'm
just
only hearing
us.
about the black men getting
Yeah,
arrested,
but
Yeah.
there's
but you
more.
know what I
There's
mean?
more into
Yeah,
it as there
more than
always
this that
is.
meets
So
the eye. So
let's be
let's keep an
clear
eye on this one.
with who everyone is involved, as it was trying to
Yeah,
paint.
word up.
It's all a distraction,
They
bro.
need to arrest. I need to go arrest everybody as well. You know what I'm saying?
It's all a distraction. Not to get on a political thing, but it's all a distraction. It was something else that was going on before that they was checking out and investigating. October 21st came in, and the next thing you know, it just shifted focus over to this. So I ain't gonna make this into a political show, but
No,
the
you know,
smoke screen.
That's real talk.
smoke and mirrors, fam. It's real talk. Smoke and mirrors. All right, Joe.
All right.
Remember, don't
Father
be a
Quest.
scrub, bust a sub, yo.
Word, yo, it costs you nothing, yo. Cartel said it. Touch a button, yo. Subscribe for something.
Right.
That's it,
Pick up
guys.
J-Man, Ty, King Yayo. Of course, Soccer Circle Real Talk. We'll catch you next week. Peace.